Alright guys, let's check out the ultimate home garage, home gym. It's right behind this door here. Let's check it out. We gotta go through here and go through the washing machine and past the dog kennel here. Alright guys, so this is my ultimate home gym. I'm calling it the garage gym, home gym. This is just a really big space. It's beautiful out today. We've got light coming through the skylights. It's a beautiful day today. I thought, what a great day to turn on the camera and check out this home gym, right? Video number one. This is my first video on this channel. So we got all this equipment. Let's talk about this equipment. Most of this stuff, while I do have a lot of stuff in this gym, most of this stuff I got used. Most of this stuff is secondhand. So yeah, got a lot of equipment in here. Got my deadlift station and all that. So let's just kind of check out all the equipment and see what's what. Okay, so over here, it's kind of obvious that this is going to be a stretching section right here, and picked up this teeter hang-ups, this inversion table, because I heard really good things about it. I've used it a few times. It feels pretty good. So I haven't dug deep into it, but I will. And so with every piece of equipment that I have, I will ultimately end up doing a review. So if you're interested in how this equipment works, I'm going to be using it and doing all that, and then giving you my thoughts on what I think about the equipment. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can watch me work out. Maybe you'll pick up some tips, and maybe you'll give me some as well. All right, so I like doing the trap bar deadlift, and so this is a trap bar. This is a Hulk Fit trap bar. It's a 1,000-pound rated trap bar. It's real nice. Got this this rack here for the plates. This is all fitness gear stuff. Fitness gear is all the stuff that you would get from like Dick's Sporting Goods. So while these things look new, I bought them used. I bought all these weights used. I did actually buy the racks though. However, I did buy the racks brand new, but the weights I bought used. I bought those weights along with these Ethos bumper weights and this Ethos 1,000-pound bar. I got all that together from a guy who was selling that on Craigslist. While we're looking over here, this is my deadlift platform, and it's just got a horse mat on the bottom, and I just got some wood on the bottom of there, and then these box toppers, really these are actually Rogue box toppers. They're very, very nice. These are 2-inch Rogue box toppers. And so now I've got about the right height that I want for my deadlifts. And after we take a review of this, of all the equipment today, I'm actually going to do some deadlifts because I actually just added that little bit of height right there just this morning, because I actually did deadlifts this morning. So since I just fixed that up and added about another 2-inch lift on this, which I think is about right, I want to definitely check it out and see how it works. And so you can follow along while I do a few sets of deadlifts. So I don't have much bumper weight, but that's okay. I've got enough weight. I actually like just using these bumpers, and then I'll use the 45-pound plates from the fitness gear because they're smaller, so they slide easier, and I don't have to worry about picking up the bar or anything like that. It makes it really easy. This box of like attachments down here, like clips for the bar. Got a jump rope down there that probably has a little too much dust on it. I was using it when I first started putting this gym together, but now that I have my elliptical, which is my cardio of choice, yeah, the rope's not getting much love anymore. I do have these fitness gear or fitness garage fit bands for doing like pull-ups, assisted pull-ups. I like those. I also have this Harbinger weighted dip belt, which I do like to do dips on my chest day when I do bench. That's an Ethos landmine for doing like bent over rows and things like that. This is my fitness gear bench press, or bench, yeah, it's a bench press, and it's also on a horse mat. I got these horse mats for like 40 bucks. They're awesome. I put horse mats under everything except for that lat pull down machine over there because I just didn't feel like going to go buy one. They're 100 pounds each. I just didn't feel like dragging it around. At any rate, this bench press from Fitness Gear is pretty cool, but I'm actually looking to replace it. I will be doing some benching, and we'll be talking about this bench. So like I said, make sure you subscribe because I'll be getting into this bench. I do like the bench, but honestly, these safeties, they're a little short. I think they need to be out, a little bit further, and they'd be nice. So while the bench is pretty good, that's where it's kind of letting me down at. So yeah, we're going to use this bench for a little bit longer, and then we're going to make an upgrade. There's another weight tree with some weight on that. And this bar, by the way, is a fitness reality bar. This bar is only actually rated for like 300 or 310 pounds. And so right now it lives here because, well, you know what? I'm not benching, I'm not repping at 310 pounds. So up until I get over 300 pounds, this bar will be more than sufficient. Okay, this thing here is a fitness reality cage or a rack. And I got this new in the box from a guy who was selling it on Craigslist. When I went to pick it up for 140 bucks, it was still in the box. So I put it together, and it is pretty nice, but it's a little light and it's a little narrow. I do still use it, but it's very limited with what I do with it. But that could change, right? Because my fitness gear needs might change and my exercises might change. This is my fitness gear bench. I did buy that new because, well, you know what, it's under 100 bucks, and it's okay. It's a little bit low, but it's okay for now for what I need it for. Moving along, we've got my cardio piece of choice. This is Life Fitness, and this is, I love doing the elliptical, and so this elliptical works great. And I did buy this elliptical used. I did spend $300 on this elliptical, but it's as new. This thing is like brand new, so it's going to last forever. This is my heater because sometimes it could get pretty cold in here in the mornings, but now that it's breaking into the spring, I won't really be needing that much. I can probably put that away. Now, when I first put the gym together, when I was first putting everything together, and before I had the elliptical, and even before I had that jump rope that's over in that crate over there, I got this Proform treadmill for free. And the treadmill actually is okay, except that, well, the deck's a little bit short. It could be a little bit longer, and it could be a little bit wider. So when I first put the gym together and I didn't have any cardio, I was jogging on this thing, and honestly, I haven't been back on this bad boy since I got that. But eventually I'll want to cycle and do something different for cardio, so I will eventually start jogging again and or pick up that jump rope, because I do actually like jumping rope as well. But yeah, I'm not going to get rid of that because eventually I'll get back to it, eventually. This piece here is my favorite piece. I bought this piece used for $45. This is an old school parabody piece of exercise equipment. It's a lat pull down machine. It's plate loaded, as you can see. It's got the standard size weight. That means it's got the 1-inch diameter bar. It's plate loaded, but it is very, very smooth. I like to do seated rows, right? You can sit down and do seated rows on this. The lat pull down works pretty good, but what was missing was a thing so you could put your thighs underneath that, but I kind of actually have a fix for that. But we won't get into that until we do some lat pull downs, and so we won't worry about that today. But I've got that handle so that way I can get my knees up under something for some leverage. Okay, this is probably my favorite piece. This piece is also a Hulk Fit piece. I don't know if you can see that with all that glare. This is also a Hulk Fit piece, and this is a nice cage. When not that the fitness reality cage is so bad, but this cage is superior to this cage, and so I like this cage. I do a lot of dips in this cage and upright rows and things like that, and so I like this cage. I was doing pull-ups with this cage. So really nice cage, really versatile. You can see that it's got an attachment down here because you can put a lat pull down pulley system right behind that, and that's probably where your feet would go if you were going to do the seated row. That's your anchor points down there. So you can grow with this system. This system actually has a whole bunch of stuff that you could add to the sides and everything. So if I wanted to expand this system out, I could certainly do that. Oh, I almost forgot about this pivotal piece. I like to take care of some shoulder health, so you might want to do some inner and outer rotation for your shoulders with the tubes. And so I've got the nice handle. It's just a little ethos handle I picked, or a fitness gear handle I picked up. And these tubes are fitness gear as well. Just got them from Dick's, and they rate it with different poundages. This one is 30 pounds, and I've got some other ones. I think they're hanging up under that lamp down there, like a 10-pounder, maybe a 20-pounder. And so these are great for when you want to do inner and outer rotation and take care of some of that shoulder health. All right, so I think we've kind of gone over everything in the gym. I'm not going to talk about that pink Boso ball over there because I don't even use that. Maybe I will one day, but today is not that day. at any rate, I did say I want to do a little bit of deadlifting. I already did that. Today was my deadlift day. I already did that this morning. But like I said, I just added those 2-inch lifts on these rises here, and so I want to see how that feels. So let's do a few sets. Okay, here's some deadlift equipment that I'm going to use. I've got my new Inzer belt that I got off of Amazon. It's a lever belt, and it's really nice. I've got my deadlift socks. I'm going to throw those on because I just don't want to scrape my shins up. My phone's there because I'm going to listen to a little bit of music. And then I like these little old work gloves I bought because they're really grippy. And so I like to use those when I deadlift. Not all the time, but sometimes. Feels good. right, guys, well, all that works real good. I like the extra 2-inch lift on my risers. If you're wondering why I do it like this versus directly off the floor, honestly, it's just easier on my back. And I love deadlifting, but why add that extra degree of maybe not, when I could just add a little height to it and take that pressure off my low back and get into a little bit better form. So that's why I use a little bit of height on my deadlift. So that all works great. You saw the gym. I think we're done here. Make sure you subscribe, because I will be putting up more videos. Thanks for watching.